One tip: stop begging in people's DMs. Brand yourself. How can I be your godmother? Like, you know, right? They always say I began with 50 pesos, one city, and right now I own a Land Cruiser.
Hi guys.
Let's say it together.
Okay.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Hi guys. Yeah, welcome back to another Khadija Khalid video. If this is your first time here, I'd really like it if you hit the like button and the subscribe button to join the family. And from the title, I'm here with Faruza Yakubu, who is a makeup artist and a content creator as well. So today, all we are going to be doing is to share with you guys our experiences as content creators,
Our challenges, our struggles, like everything,
all of that.
So we
are going to be spilling all those things. So if this is something that you're interested in,
do stick and stay.
So
how we started.
This is how we started. Do you want to go first?
Okay, how I started. Okay, so I'm a makeup artist, and obviously with makeup, you know, it goes with content creation. You have to create content to, you know, advertise the business and all that. Yeah. And aside that, I've always liked clothes. I'm a fashion and a beauty content creator. So I'm a beauty and a fashion content creator. And you know, makeup is beauty. And I always love clothes. I love dressing up and, you know, all those kind of girly things. So yeah, I just began, honestly, but of course I had role models that I looked up to. I would see someone do this makeup look, and the makeup I learned on my own. Everything I know about makeup, everything I know about content creation, I learned on my own. So I didn't go to any school to go and learn any content creation or any makeup or nothing. Okay, just, you know, practice, and with time you get the hang of it. So yeah, so that's exactly what I did, and I've been doing makeup for, let me say, 5-6 years now, and so far so good. So I began in school, level 100. Yes, so like I began to, you know, fall in love with makeup bit by bit. I just went to the market, bought some items, and I simply began. And that's I would say that's the difference between us and you guys in a way, because some of you, sorry to say, you are waiting for someone to spoon feed you, and that is not how it works. You don't wait for somebody to spoon feed you every single thing. Buy this phone, buy this tripod. If I was waiting for someone, I think it's right now that people are learning to not gatekeep. Back then, to even know the phone the person is using, seriously. But right now, you know, everyone is lenient, and you know, we share everything that we do. We share our setup, like we share every single thing. Back then, to even know where somebody bought a particular dress, it's a struggle. I don't know why they gatekeep or they do those things that they do. So back then it was hard. Okay, so everything was DIY. Everything was do it yourself. Okay, so that's how I began. Do it yourself. Okay, and I've always also been a creative person. I love art. I love everything that has to do with art. Okay, so yeah, so that's how I began, by trying it out, and I got a hang of it. Okay, so yeah.
Well, I think for content creation, you have to be somebody who likes art, because I think from my perspective as well, I didn't start in school. I started after I have completed uni. So after my service, I had one of my friends who was into content creation. She is actually like very good with hair. She has natural hair. Her name is Natasha. Like, I was admiring what she was doing, and for her, because she was doing hair, I felt like I needed to know how to do something before I could, you know, become a content creator. But at the time, I was watching Sabina Hanan. I think she was doing a lot of makeup as well. I was watching Tony Olaoye. I loved makeup at the time, so I used to watch all of those people, and then I just knew that I wanted to be a content creator. I didn't know that, okay, I'm going to do makeup or I'm going to do hair or fashion, whatever. I just knew I'm going to be a content creator. So all I had to do, with the guidance of my friend Natasha, was to just start. Like you said, I was using Infinix Hot 4. I was learning how to edit.
I tell you, sister. Like, I promise, those who know how I began know. Like, hey, you know, it's not everything that we say, but I used to go and borrow iPhone. I had this friend, Eva and William. So if Eva is not around, I'll go to William's room and go and borrow his iPhone. Cause that ITEL, oh my goodness, like it was that bad. So like I know the struggle. I really know the struggle. You don't have the latest iPhone, the latest ring lights. Back then, I didn't even have a ring light. I used natural lights. Unless you don't want to do the thing. If you want to do the thing, you will find a way.
It's true.
Okay,
if there's a will, there's a way.
Sister.
So for me, that iPhone, what's it? I said iPhone, the Infinix Hot 4. I was only practicing on it. I wasn't actually posting whatever it is that I was practicing. So I'll just take random videos, put them in Filmora. I learned editing with Filmora. So I used to put my clips in Filmora and then played around with the Filmora app. That's how come I learned that, okay, there's something called the split, like all those functions in the editing app. So that's how come I learned how to edit. Even though it wasn't perfect at the time, that was what I was using. Then I finally got an iPhone 7 Plus. That was when I filmed my first ever YouTube video.
6 Plus B. I swapped the ITEL with, I think, how much car? I think some few amounts of English, some few amounts of money, like a little amount of money with the ITEL, and I swapped it with a 6 Plus. Nah, 6 Plus, my sister, in near pipe, like some old 6 Plus, but I really wanted to, have an iPhone and, film and all that. So I swapped and then I got the 6 Plus, and it was disturbing me. Like I was struggling, but I was still, doing another. And with time, I got, I think, 8 Plus. Then like that.
And I think I had one mindset about the fact that iPhones were expensive. So if I'm using something that's expensive, I have to find a way to get money out of that thing. Like to get the thing to give me value for the money. I began to create content on the 7 Plus. 7 Plus wasn't a bad phone at all. The quality of the camera was really good. Some of my videos up here were shot on a 7 Plus and they are still nice till this day. Truly, it doesn't matter how you start, you just have to have a will. That's how I see it. And I think I just simply had a passion for videography and the digital media like photography and stuff like that. I love to listen to sound. When I'm listening to sound, it's like I'm using a different ear to listen to the sound. So if it's you pouring water into a glass, like I'm seeing it as a different way. Like what can I use that sound to do? How can I add it to a video to make it more engaging? So that's how I also started. Well, I don't think I've gotten to where I want to be at
Obviously
all.
Not fair. The goal is to be up. We are definitely not where we want to be, but at least we are not where we began. Small, we will get to where we want to get to. And you that you are watching us, I know that you want to be where we are, but when we move, then you come and share us here.
I think I've had a lot of people ask me to talk about content creation, how they can also start. So today I'm here to tell you that you can always start with whatever it is that you have. Obviously you would have to invest some way somehow. You can't, somebody say we use money to
make money.
So obviously you would have to invest some way somehow, but you should start with whatever it is that you have, and that is how you learn, because truly you learn as you go. So that's basically it.
So the next one is challenges we faced, in our content creation journey. For me, my biggest challenge was parents not being in support. That was my biggest challenge, because I was doing makeup and obviously I was getting money from it. So whatever money that I was getting, I was buying more products, I was buying ring lights, so money was not really a problem, because I was doing makeup. So whatever it is I got, I can buy whatever it is that I wanted. My main problem that wasn't making me move forward was my parents. It's quite unfortunate, but it is what it is. African parents, or especially northern, from the northern parts, they have this mentality that makeup is
you can't survive on it.
Like really, I sent you to uni, like I sent you to the best of schools to come and be a makeup artist. Who do you think you are? It was a big struggle, honestly. It was like it was a big struggle, and my mom at first was not in support. But mothers,
they usually
one way
or
the other they come around. But fathers, my dad was not in support at all. Imagine that you have makeup booking, and then you have taken the money from the clients. And the day comes, you are going. Your dad says that you are not going anywhere. Stay home. How are you coming to explain
to the clients?
How are you coming to explain to that client that I cannot? Hey, the person has a planned day booked one. How? So honestly, it was dragging me back really, really bad. A point came when it was time for vacation. I didn't want to go home at all because I knew that once I go home, I don't have that freedom to do whatever it is that I wanted to do. Okay, but when I was in school, as for that one, I'm in school like a hostel, so I can manage the schooling with the bookings. At home, it was a struggle. I had bookings or big jobs that I'll never get back again because my parents didn't want me to go and do that. And me, I'm the stubborn child. In fact, I'm the black sheep. I'm the proud black sheep of the family. Okay, and that's something that right now I'm very, very proud of. Okay, I'm not saying be a stubborn child. Obviously, me, Crampo, I'll be a mother soon, and I don't want a stubborn child. But sometimes you have to do some things to get some things. When you are too soft, some way, somehow, it affects you. Me, I've always been stubborn. That one here, I've always been stubborn. When everybody is going left, me, I'm going right. I have a big sister, and then she was the peaceful child. The sit here.
She'll be there.
She will be there, and she will not move. Even if she's burning, she will be there. But me, sister, I will challenge. I will ask you why you said I should sit there. So when my parents were not in support, and I said that in a way, it wasn't like a surprise because I broke rules. I said that makeup is what I'll do. I really, really love it. And I'm getting money from it. Like, it's something that honestly I love to do. I can be asleep and you call me to make someone up, and I will do because I like doing it. Okay, I said that's what I would do, and
you did it.
I did it.
You don't care.
Yeah. So my little advice with people who are in a similar situation is that this quote, okay, do you, the world will adjust. Right now, they are in full support and everything is okay. At the end of the day, you are their daughter. You are their child, sister. At the end of the day, do you. And also, it's your life to live at the end of the day. Of course, your parents are there to guide you, to shape you, whatever. But they will leave you. Sorry to say, they have lived their life. Right now, it's your life to live. Okay, you doing something like you are doing something based on your own advice. Okay, if that advice goes wrong, I feel like it's better than you listening to someone and it goes wrong. That one, a bit sure, or it will pain you more. Okay, because it's my own self and I listen and I'm cool, you're fine. Like, it's my own. But if you listen to somebody and you go and hit a wall, it's much more painful. Okay, so do you. Okay, the world you adjust. Your parents will come around one way or the other. Okay, so and also have a plan. I'm not saying be stubborn
without a
leave the house and once in the couple. Me, I had my own clients. I had people who were booking me back to back. So even though I left home, I had a plan. I had a full makeup kit that I was working from. Okay, so have a plan, have a backup. Don't just grand you pack, then you leave home and then no plan whatsoever. Okay, so yeah.
That was a lot. Well, for me, I have not had issues with my parents per se. My parents tend to support me in whatever decision that I seem to take because they believe that I'm able to make good decisions on my own. My challenge has been about me, myself. I feel like I can't do it and I don't measure up or I don't have like the most aesthetic of places. So it's like, hey, if I do it, what will people say? Like that imposter syndrome, that thing. It's like, I know that this thing, if I do it, is good. Like I have this I believe I have this uniqueness that I add to my videos. One thing about me, if I create a video, I watch the video to see if I like the video. If I don't like the video, that video perhaps may not come out. Or usually I try not to be hard on myself because not all of the videos will be perfect at the end of the day. So I just try to talk to myself to be more confident about my own posts, because sometimes there was a video I nearly didn't post. That video did so well because I felt like
I know,
this video.
Sorry to chip in, but I have a post on Instagram. It's like a picture. I went to a wedding and all that. Like, I was a bridesmaid and I took some pictures. I hated that dress, sister. The style I gave the seamstress and the style that came out. If you like, seriously, it was that I hated that dress. I hated the picture. Like, I nearly did not post. In fact, the only reason why I posted was because the whole week I hadn't posted, and I had to post something to keep
the page going,
keep the engagement. And to date, that picture is my most liked picture on Instagram. So you never know.
You never know, really. You never know. So me, for parents' issues, I've not had issues with my parents. What they were concerned about is the fact that, I was having a 9-to-5. I wish to go back to the corporate space, by the way. But at the time, I wasn't happy. And I felt like I lived so far away from the workplace. So it was taking a toll on me, my finances, my mental health, everything. One day I decided that, okay, I'm just going to resign. At the time, influencing was now picking up. So I just felt, okay, I'll be fine regardless. Even though I don't know what I'm going to do. It's like I'm just going to depend on influencing. I'm not selling anything. It's not like I have a service that I'm rendering, like your makeup. So I just decided that, okay, I'll do it. It's better than having to go all the way from my house to the workplace. At the end of the day, my salary is not even enough. And then whatever it is that I was earning from my content creation, at the end of the day, I used that money to go to work. So it's like I wasn't breaking even to even make a profit. That's how I saw it. So I just decided that, okay, I was going to quit. At that point, my parents were worried, obviously, because they felt like, hey, so now how are you going to do it? Because they didn't believe that I'll be okay. That was the only issue I had with my parents, even though they saw that I was visibly depressed. I was so, like, when you see me, I'm a bubbly person at home. So my demeanor changed for like 3 months straight. I wasn't the person they knew. So I just knew that this work is, at this point in my life, it was taking a toll on me. So I had to quit. So they've seen that I'm okay. It's not like it's not like things are so bad. So yes, that has been like my challenge. I don't think I've really experienced anything giddy with regards to my content creation. Perhaps obviously I would want maybe new equipment, cameras, maybe a nice laptop to do my killer edits, that's like the only things. I don't really have any like major things. Well, aside that, maybe it has to be with people trying to troll you or people trying to question you. And if you're a Muslim woman, I'm sorry, people will come at you. Even I know somebody who only recites Quran on her social media, and you still go to her comments and people will tell her to stop reciting Quran because her voice is too nice and to attract males. I don't understand.
Okay, so the next one is important stories in our career path. Every career path has this story or has this moments that, till date stuck with you, and you always, smile or cry or laugh about it when
So I saw this ad to create videos to possibly win an iPhone, and I was using an iPhone X. I had upgraded from the 7 Plus to the X, so I wanted like something better. The iPhone was just very, very attractive to me, and I'm like, okay, let me just join the challenge. And then I created my video and then posted the video. Of course, I didn't post the video because I thought that media will win. No, but like I felt like if I don't try at all, I'll beat myself up. So I just put that video out. And even when I sent my video to those receiving the videos, there was no response whatsoever. So I thought, hey, these people are legit, So I just did it, and I went to...
Forgot about it.
Yes, I forgot about it. But at the same time, I felt like I had to follow up some way, somehow. So there was a lady who did an ad for them, and I went to DM the lady, and then she was like, oh, I don't know, she's not sure what is happening, but she'll talk to them so that they can respond. So I think she did, and then a whole week later or so, they replied to the video. Obviously they were seeing that we were tagging them on the social media platforms, but yeah. And then I was there one Tuesday, they called me that, oh, I have to come to the office on this so and so date. I'm like, okay. They didn't tell me that I had won anything. They just said, oh, you have won a prize, but they didn't make it clear that you are the one who won the phone. So I'm like, okay. Then we went to the place, and then they were writing everybody's prizes against their names. I didn't even see it, but somebody saw it and told me that I was actually the one who had won the phone. I'm like, so that was like a very important moment for me, because one, the phone is good. Yes, that's what I now use for all my content, and two, it gave me some level of exposure, visibility. Now people were like, hey, who is Khadija? So that's like a very good thing for me. And then the second thing would be me representing Ghana for a Jollof War, and we actually won. You guys saw that in, I think, one of my vlogs. So those have given me some level of exposure, and I've met people as well, and I'm so grateful for it. So
for me, some of the most important story in my career path, with makeup, you go to new places day in, day out. Yeah, going to new places, and I don't take that for granted at all, because makeup has sent me to places that I haven't even dreamt of entering. Okay, the biggest hotels, the biggest people. Someone is there. The person is big. Who are you to enter the person's house
and touch the face
like not anywhere with their face, you bab. And I don't take that for granted at all, because I've touched in like people. Okay, yeah. And aside that, I've had people who changed their dates. Like I had this bride, her date was clashing with a different bride that I had, and the bride changed her date because I wasn't available. Like,
wow,
it might be anything for anybody, but to me, it's a very big deal. Like, it's a very, very big deal. Okay, so these things are things that I feel it's important.
And to think that you randomly be minding your business in town, and somebody be like, hey Khadija, watch your videos.
I know, right? That one is so like, it's so sweet. Honestly,
it's really so sweet.
Nice. Now hardly can I step out without coming back, and then someone
you don't meet someone like
Melcom, China, like to even see every single time I go to Accra, somebody in Accra will be like, hi, I see. And honestly, it's the best thing ever.
There was one time I was wearing full hijab, like I was minding my business. Hey Khadija, I'm like, you were able to see me in this?
Because of that, sometimes in Accra, I'm in Accra, like I'm hustling, buying things, and I don't want to, come and be like, hi, so I wear nose masks. Sister,
somebody will see you.
Still see you.
This is your forehead will not see.
So now, tips for aspiring content creators. Once again, we are not Ghana's best content creator or we've won any award, whatever, but of course, our content is good, and we have the numbers, even though we are not where we want to be yet. So there are a few tips that we have that we would like to share. First thing, as for this one, dear me, I'll not spare you people. First thing, see, where you are now will not define where you will be tomorrow. You have no idea where you will be tomorrow. Okay, so those things that you have been doing, stop it. Okay, stop it. Begging in top creators their DMs, stop it. Okay, you will go be like, can I have your old wig that you use? Can I have your old ring lights that if you makeup safe? Can I have your makeup? A brand has sent me a PR to advertise. Posting that you come into my DM. If I was like, I know you have makeup artists. Can I have the one that they like? Are you serious right now? Like, seriously, no. I know, some people genuinely do not have, and that's okay. That's fine. But I know company still, sister. Still, brand yourself. Oh, the branding starts now.
So there's I think there's something that I did that has also really helped me as a content creator. So as you are online, try to comment on other people's posts. So me, when I was around, let's say when I was around 10K followers on TikTok, I would comment on people that I look up to, like I admire their work. I comment on their videos. So as you keep commenting on the person's video, it will get to a time the person now knows you.
Yeah.
So even if you are
me,
not
for instance, I know people like by name or by emoji or by something, like
there are some
I know
people,
them.
anytime I post a video, they are there to comment. I will not forget you.
Seriously.
They are there to comment. And if you are a content creator yourself, I check on your profile. I go and see, oh, she's a content. I give you a follow because you're also you know. So that's how you can get the attention of somebody
of a content creator.
But if
you don't have to go into the person's DM
yourself and please, can I be your friend? Yes.
What is that? Wow. Can I be your little sister? Sister, I have a little sister. I have a little. So if you go and ask her how are you? I didn't even pick her calls. So I can come and add you to my sister that I already have.
So then can I be your friend? What you can
my godmother? Like I'm a small girl. You're even older than me. You're older than me, Seth. How can I be your godmother? Like how? Oh, you cry.
Oh my god. So that can I be your friend? But what you can do is like what I've just explained to you. So if you are somebody that you genuinely maybe admire me, you can always maybe leave a comment on my
yes.
That way I will also genuinely engage with you. But I can't be a friend to somebody that I just know from the internet. The word friend, do you know what that means?
and wait, so think if I have a gift or like maybe an extra makeup right now, I won't give to somebody who has been a constant commenter. I should leave that person and come to you, then you come to my DM. Auntie Faruza, can I be your godmother? Like, obviously not. Okay.
So like she said, you should brand yourself. Okay, you don't have to. I see that a lot. Like, can I be your friend? Can I be your godmother?
A lot. See,
it's not okay.
Some standard.
It's not okay. It shows that maybe you don't have self-esteem.
Home
yourself.
Training. No, you see, home training. Because honestly, we all began from what? One follower to wherever it is that we are now. So also, when I was also, a small somebody that nobody knew me, I had people that I looked up to. Sister, I can boldly hit my chest and say that nobody born by a woman can say that I came into her DM to beg for something.
So yeah,
and that alone is
Brandon.
It's a big deal. Like, hey, like.
So yeah, you don't have to beg.
Yeah,
really.
Seriously.
If you really look out to the person, just comment and get like, their content.
I get it. Yes. Sometimes you
genuinely
love that person. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. But like I said, a way to get close to that person is that be a constant. Like maybe like the videos, engage. I will take notice of you, okay? Exactly. Compared to, can I please have your number? I want to, be your friend.
The thing is, even if you decide to be lenient or benevolent or whatever, and then you give the number to the person, all they now do is watch your status.
That's all. Because there's nothing that
you talk about,
We are not like that on that level, you bab. So yeah, so please, one tip, stop begging in people's DMs. Brand yourself. The branding starts now, okay? Because you also be big one day. Say amen. You also be big one day, okay? And then now you are big, and then some old tweets be. Can I be yours in the ground? Come on, you bab.
So, can I have your old wig?
You bab. So please, yeah. So tip number 2.
Well, I think that the other tip that I can give is to build yourself, no matter how small. So for me, one thing I think I do a lot is to attend networking events, of course ones that I've been invited to, or even if it is free. So there's this one that YouTube, is it YouTube, something on YouTube does, Ghana's YouTube, I've forgotten the name, but they do it annually, that they connect like big YouTubers and stuff like that. You can follow when I go back, YT Creators Festival, YouTube Creators Festival. So they do the that event yearly, where they even have an all-female content creation masterclass that you can join. It's usually free. And then, so I'll put the handle, you can follow them to, be abreast with this kind of information. So I joined, when I first heard about it, I went, and then I stayed for this session they had with Kwejo Sheldon, Sweet Ajele. Like, I mean, you should be able to go into spaces where people are like you, they are thinking like you, they want to be content creators or are already content creators, and they always share motivational messages or even general knowledge about content creation. So I usually attend those events, and that makes me feel like, okay, I belong, And then there's you can also take up classes. Doesn't have to be any expensive class. Me, when I hear about any free digital marketing or whatever class, I just join, whether I know what they are going to say or not. I heard about this editing class, I went, whether I knew how to edit or not, I just go, because there's definitely one thing that you will learn that you don't already know. There was one that I went, I felt like, all they are teaching I'm already familiar with all that they are teaching. But then outside of the classroom, I met May, the creator. She was there. So outside the classroom, we were all going through the videos that we took. And then she taught me that there was a function on the cinematic something that even after you've taken the video and you lost focus on your subject, there's a way you can still focus on that subject. Wow. So I felt like, today this information is too good for me. Like, you don't know how I feel, because sometimes after you finish filming and you're editing, and then you want to focus on something, but then you shot in cinematic, and I think wasn't focusing on it, you can't do anything about it. So when she taught me that function on the phone, I'm like, today there is good I came here. So I felt like I had gained something from it. So all the time you try to build yourself, build your capacity, learn even on your own.
I'm still learning.
Exactly.
Makeup, I'm still learning. I watch video. There's no makeup video that I'll see and I'll skip. Okay. I always watch
if
something.
I open my TikTok FYP, all
makeup,
I see is
beauty, fashion, lifestyle.
And mine has to be with filming tips.
Yeah.
And me, I want my vlogs to have a certain feel.
Of course.
Like, I want you to watch my vlog and you feel like it's a movie you're watching. Yeah. So all the time I'm watching something. Hey, you can do your full like this, and it will give you this. So yes, build yourself.
Staying authentic, okay, be yourself. That's one thing I also learned the hard way. At first, I was trying to be the it girl boy.
Aesthetics.
Sister, some things are there. If you don't have it, you don't have it, okay? Like steez, like you bow.
No steez, no, yeah.
You can have your money, but buy the best clothes, the best outfits. But sister, it's not blending. It's not adding up, okay? So some things are there, it can never be taught. Yeah. It is you. You are born with it. Okay, So be yourself. Maybe secretary or someone, she's doing so you want to do aesthetics. Make her say you don't even have those glass bowls, and
the
thing
is,
take people from somebody.
People will copy the font color, the font type, how the font is moving. Then you can instantly tell that, this is where your idea is coming from.
That's one thing I learned the hard way. At first I was doing that and the views were so low. The minute I began by being myself in my videos, I talk like how I'm talking right now. Like, I don't buffalize anything. I say it as it. See the views, like you bab. So be yourself. I promise you, be yourself. There's nothing best than you being yourself. You get people who love you the way you are. Obviously, people will be like,
honest, for me, my content is like correct average Ghanaian lifestyle. So if you see me in town and I'm in Trotsky, it's
normal.
That's how I am.
Sister,
you can't come
I know, right?
You can't come and give me pressure.
Because of how they have branded themselves, they dare not speak church. They dare not, because if I see you, they dare not do certain things. Like, you have been forced into a certain lifestyle that you
created. You created it.
Sister, be yourself, Right now, as I'm sitting here, I can go to Accra. I see people in Makola, because even some of my outfits I buy it in Accra. I even write it in my caption that it's from Makola. Like, there's nothing to be shy about it.
So yes,
of course, brand yourself. I'm not saying be eating from the gutter. So no, okay.
But from the gutter.
Because brand yourself. We are moving forward in life, brand yourself, add some,
some steez. Yeah.
Businessman, they're calling me plenty. Yes, so there's no money inside. Calling you for friend person. And so no money is coming. Oh, me I'm tired of you people. Okay, so yeah, so brand yourself, but stay true to yourself too. There's nobody better than the original you. That's a motherfucking period.
Period. I think we've said so much
today. So much.
And one way or the other, you've picked one or two things.
I really hope that you learned something from this video.
Yeah, one or two things from this. So this is just to ginger you if you want to start content creation. To be honest, when I started, I didn't think that one day I'll be working in time and somebody will be like, "Hey, Khadija, I watch your videos." Like, it didn't cross my mind. But anyway, so we hope that you have taken one or two things from this, and make sure to subscribe to Faruza's channel. Well, I'm going to be tagging her in the title, in the description.
I'm interested, right? Subscribe to my channel.
And you should definitely watch that No Mirror.
It was so hilarious. It was so hilarious.
What's makeup challenge. And to be honest, we did good. Me myself, I saw my face. I'm like, you can't show me nothing.
Period.
Nothing. But anyway, yes, thank you guys so much for watching today's video.
Leave down a comment. What was your favorite part? Like the video, share. Don't be greedy. Share to your group of friends.
And feel free to screen record and tag us on social media as well.
Love you, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.